Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Saturday, October 4, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, good morning. How's that coffee hitting the spot today?
Morning, David. It's just right, strong enough to kickstart the day. You seem a bit rushed yourself.
Yeah, the usual morning chaos on the roads. Took me 20 extra minutes to get here. Anyway, let's grab our cups and chat for a sec before the day ramps up.
Sounds good. I've got about 10 minutes before my first check-in meeting. How's sales treating you this week?
It's been a roller coaster, honestly. Closed a couple of deals, but the leads are trickling in slower than I'd like. You project managers must be buried under timelines, right?
Pretty much. We're juggling 3 big initiatives right now, trying to keep everyone in the loop. Had a late night tweaking the Gantt charts to meet the client's feedback?
Ouch, that sounds rough. I feel you, nothing worse than burning the midnight oil on revisions. By the way, did you catch any news over the weekend? There's some wild stuff going on.
A little, yeah. Between emails and family time, I skimmed the headlines. What caught your eye?
Well, starting with politics and economics, that announcement from Trump about tariffs on foreign movies. Saw it on CNN. 100% tariff on any films made outside the US.
Oh, right. I read about that too. He posted it on Truth Social saying it's to protect the American movie industry from being stolen by overseas production.
Exactly. Can you imagine? It's like he's declaring war on Hollywood's global shoots. As a sales guy, I think this could mess with our entertainment clients big time.
It could. Details say it'll apply to all imported movies, so blockbusters from Europe or Asia might double in cost to distribute here. That could push studios to film everything domestically.
Yeah, think about it. Fewer location shoots in Canada or the UK, our team might see more pitches for local production services. But prices for viewers, skyrocketing.
True. And it ties into broader trade policies. He's framing it as bringing jobs back, like how manufacturing got hit before. But culturally, it might limit what we see in theaters.
Spot on. To be honest, I love those international flicks for variety. Without them, it's all American remakes. Anyway, how do you see this affecting project budgets if we deal with media partners?
Good question. In our line, if clients and advertising tie into film promo, costs could rise. We'd have to factor in tariff hikes when planning campaigns. It's all interconnected.
Totally. It reminds me of how tariffs on parts slow down our supply chain talks. Keeps things unpredictable. Speaking of changes, have you followed the electric vehicle news?
The incentives one? Yeah, CNN had a piece on it. Government pushing for more EV adoption with updated tax credits and rebates to boost sales.
Right? Record numbers this quarter. They're offering up to $7,500 off for qualifying models, aiming for half of new cars to be electric by 2030.
That's the goal. It's driven by tech improvements too. Batteries lasting over 300 miles per charge now, and charging stations popping up everywhere.
Impressive. As sales reps, we're eyeing auto suppliers for leads. Imagine pitching EV components to our network. Greener tech means bigger deals down the line.
For project management, it's a game changer. Our company is considering an EV fleet to cut emissions and save on gas. We've got a task force looking into the logistics.
Smart move. I read how these incentives are making EVs more affordable for everyday folks, not just the high-end buyers. 100,000 more sold last month alone.
Exactly. It's about sustainability, reducing carbon footprints while stimulating the economy. But challenges like infrastructure, not every town has fast chargers yet.
Yeah, you can't just plug in anywhere still. It's exciting. Relates to our remote work discussions too. EVs could make commuting less guilt-inducing. Have you thought about getting one?
Maybe next year. For now, I'm tracking how it impacts team travel budgets. We might need to update our expense policies. Anyway, shifting gears, any entertainment buzz?
Oh, definitely. The Jimmy Kimmel Live return, CNN covered it. After that suspension drama, Sinclair is bringing the show back to airwaves nationwide.
I saw that. It's been off for months due to some broadcast disputes, but now it's resuming full episodes. Kimmel's monologues are always a highlight.
Aren't they? He skewers politics with that sharp wit. Perfect for unwinding after a hectic day in the office? Remember his takes on tariffs? Spot on.
Yeah, subtle humor that makes you think. Society-wise, late-night TV like his keeps us connected to cultural shifts without the heaviness.
For sure. With all the economic news, a good laugh helps call it a day. Our team watches clips during lunch breaks to lighten the mood.
That's a nice touch. It fosters team spirit, you know? In a remote, heavy world, shared entertainment keeps us in the loop socially.
Absolutely. Kimmel's return feels like normalcy returning. No more blackouts on stations. How about you? Catch any episodes lately?
Not recently, but I'll tune in now. It's a break from project reports. By the way, how's your quarter shaping up beyond sales?
Steady, but volatile markets make forecasting tough. These news stories don't help. Tariffs could hike import costs for client goods.
Understood. Our projects hinge on stable economics too. If EV incentives falter, green initiatives might stall.
True. Anyway, to keep things positive, let's touch base on that joint client next week. Coordinate our pitches.
Great idea. I'll loop in my team. Oh, and lunch today? We can brainstorm more over sandwiches.
You're on? Nothing fancy, just quick catch-up. Helps beat the afternoon slump.
Perfect. Well, my meeting's calling. Don't want to keep the boss waiting.
Same here. Got a call lined up. See you later, Alex. Stay caffeinated.
Will do. Take care, David.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.